I have a special class for you today about prompting. Prompting is a challenge because sometimes you just type something in and you don't really get what you want. And something that I've been enjoying is having to play around with the latest model from OpenAI. And what we're going to play around with today is a little bit with the new OpenAI playground and trying to see how good is it at prompting. Can I ask it questions about my code? And I also discovered something really, really cool that I want to let you know about. It's called RepoPrompt. This is not sponsored at all, but I'm basically going to take you through this tool that I've been using to help me with my prompting. So what this does is it basically lets you view your entire code base and you can select the files. So think about what you can do in Cursor in terms of like selecting your code base, but this is a little bit more specific and it can kind of help us build our prompts. And I have a special planning prompt. If you stay tuned, I'm going to get you that information for planning that'll basically help us with that. So I have a project that I want to show you about that, and I'm going to definitely get into that. The other thing I want to show you is going to show you the Realtime API. So we're going to speak to the OpenAI stuff. And one of the things that has been happening is people saying, hey, it doesn't sing to me. And I'm actually going to make it sing for us. Yeah, I might have to take that video down once it gets published, but like you can watch us live on the stream because that's how we do here. Because I don't even know if I'm supposed to be doing that, but that's what we're going to do. So we got OpenAI Canvas, we got Claude Sonnet. I'm going to teach you a little bit how I do planning, and this is basically how I'm going to integrate WebSockets into an app, so I can do real-time, streaming as far as like video and talking to a model, and then having it do a bunch of stuff. So this is just kind of a demonstration of how we're going to do this, and going to taking you through some prompting as well. And so we're going to be using also ChatGPT, and here's the OpenAI streaming real-time beta API. So we're going to basically start asking questions of this. And so, yeah, stay tuned. This is going to be an amazing show. And what we got lined up first is the RepoPrompt. So RepoPrompt here is basically this little app. And what we're going to go ahead and do is start with this thing called the Code Architect. So I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller here. So this is the RepoPrompt app. And in this RepoPrompt app, as you can kind of see, and let me move my head a little bit here, is that what you have is this app that basically lets you organize your files in this file system here. And you can actually add your prompts in. And what I have here is my goal is to make a Next.js 14 app with TypeScript and Tailwind CSS using the app router. So I'm not familiar with setting up WebSockets, and I need to know how I should use the API in this repo to make an app. So let's just assume that I have a basic front end configured, but I need this WebSocket thing to work in pieces. So this is going to be utilizing the Realtime API. I've never used this before. They just published it, and there's like not really a lot of information. There's like one demo app, but I really kind of, I really don't know how to do WebSocket stuff, but I feel like this is something that we could figure out. And so what I do here with the Code Architect, this is a prompt that was given to me by the person who's actually, who made this app. And he says, this is basically what we're going to do. We're just going to tell it to do a planning session and go into detail about how we edit the file, but just do not code because these things want to code right away. And so don't focus on testing and validation, just focus on what the problem is and providing contexts. So what we're going to go ahead and do here is that basically we're just going to select the files that we want. So you can just check mark the folder. And then the way that we know that things are selected is it kind of gives you a little bit of a preview of what it is that's going on here. So once we kind of check these marks here and then check like the package.json or something, so we know like what packages we have installed. We're kind of like doing this by hand, but this is really cool. And so once we have this, there's this copy button here at the bottom. We could even include like the file tree. Let me just kind of bring this up a little bit. So this is include file tree. We're just going to go ahead and click that. And then once we do that, I'll show you what it looks like when we hit copy. Let me just get the beats going real quick so that we can just chill. You know what I mean? So this is like a late night session. People were asking about, hey, Ray, I want to watch more of your streams. What time should I go on? And a lot of people were saying, hey, let's just do a late night one. So here we are, Friday night and chill. So I'm going to go ahead and hit copy. So our prompt is now copied. And so we're going to do here, I'm just going to hide this screen here real quick. And so what we're going to do is bring up ChatGPT on the desktop. And I'm going to show you real quick. So this is an example of what we're going to do. Just hit new here, turn my music down a little bit. And so we're going to use let's go ahead and use the O1 mini model to see how good it is at prompting. Or at planning. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do here is just from the app, we've copied the stuff, and then I'm just going to go ahead and paste. So this is basically you can see the entire prompt that's happened. So this guy is amazing. That's why I think you guys have to know about RepoPrompt. This is literally free right now. It's just a test flight. So it's just repoprompt.com, join test flight. I'm not sponsored or anything. This is just amazing. And it is free. So it's like, it's not like anything. It's just I saw it online. It's like, this thing is cracked for coding and you have to do this. So this is kind of what it is. I'm going to hit send and we're going to, while it cooks, let's just let it cook. So this is the O1 mini model. And this model basically allows you to think. And what I'm going to basically do right now is just use this for the planning phase. I'm saying, hey, I want to use the new OpenAI WebSockets API. Here's kind of the tree and everything like that. And we're giving it the architect prompt saying, plan out the changes as requested. And it's now going through to think for a couple of seconds, and it tells us about the necessary dependencies we need. And then what we need to do is to set up WebSockets, the TypeScript typings and so forth. And here's like an example. To configure TypeScript, it does those types of steps. And it also tells us to set up a WebSocket connection. So it tells us how to set up the service and initialize the client. And it even gives us an example file structure for how we should make our app, along with the detailed steps as well, which is pretty amazing. So this is just in ChatGPT O1 mini model, and we're totally cooking. So yeah, that's what's up. Yo, I am Don. What's cracking, man? Thanks for tuning in. Caught my favorite tutor online. Let's go. This is how we do it. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you haven't had a chance to, definitely hit that like and hit that share button if you're on X, and then hit that share button on Twitter as well, and YouTube, so you can see more people like this. So right now we're going to basically be testing these models for planning. The playground real-time API is what we're going to also take a look at. We're right now looking at the O1 preview models. So this is the O1 mini. It's basically a prompting masterclass. So this is just a prompt and chill session right here, right, late at night. That's how we do it. Just keeping it real chill right now. It's the Bobs, Friday night Bobs. So appreciate that. And so this is the WebSocket server thing we got going on. And dude, let me look at it cooked. This is just the planning phase, by the way. We haven't even started to say, let's get some code up in here. And so now that we have this planning, this is where we can get real powerful right here. So this is, damn, son. Okay. So, all right, damn, look at this plan. Okay, dang. Let's see if we can real cook. This will be real fun. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. And let's go with Claude Sonnet. Claude, you are my main. I will never cheat on you, Claude. Maybe. I get the side chicks. The side chick is literally O1 mini. If it's a mini, you can't see it, right? Drop the comments below. Drop it in the comments if you can. Which is cool. All right. So I have a Next.js TypeScript thing, and then I'm just gonna paste this in here, and it pastes like our plan from O1 mini. Sheesh. Let's go. And then I don't think I've even put in the code, so I should probably paste the code in. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go back to our repo prompt, right? Since I have all the files, I want the code to be included in the prompt. And the cool thing about this repo prompt, if you can see, there's a whole tokens here on the side. So that actually tells us how many tokens we got. So we got like 150,000 tokens or something like that. So that's how we're gonna really cook here. So now we're gonna take out the code architect prompt, and then this goal thing, we're just gonna go ahead and remove now, or maybe I'll just leave it in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit this. Here is my new plan. Here is the plan I have laid out, right? And then I'm just gonna put this in here and paste it. So this is literally the plan. And then I don't know if you remember this. Okay, here's the plan I have laid out. I have a prompt for Next.js and Tailwind as CSS and stuff like that. So my friends, what we can do here is I'm just gonna go ahead and, because I know a lot of people don't have Claude projects. And this prompt I hear is something I have on my website, rayfernando.ai. So I'll hit you with that in a minute. But basically it's just my guidelines for how I make apps for Next.js. So we're gonna put that in there, my friends. This is how we're gonna do it. All right, so we got that up in here. We have the file tree. So the file tree is gonna be mentioned. And then we have our instructions from O1 mini, the plan. This is about to be epic. Yo, we one shot, we're gonna make a whole app, and like we're about to shut this thing down. That's how we do. Parker Rez, how you doing? What you building? Right now, we're just trying to understand the OpenAI Realtime API beta, and I just got an architect to build me a plan, aka O1 mini, and then I'm just trying to say, hey, let's make a Next.js app. right, let's see. I don't know. Like, I really don't. I'm just throwing this up in the air and just seeing what's happening and taking you a little bit through my prompting process and showing you about this amazingly cool app that I just got put on game. So the name of the app is called RepoPrompt, repoprompt.com. So we're going to go Claude, and then we're just going to go here and just hit paste. And then it pasted basically the entire prompt, which includes my guidelines that I have set up, plus all of our stuff, plus all the code in the files and everything like that. This is the code from the repo. Epic, right? It's like, no, this is kind of cool. And that's 18,000 tokens. And so we're just going to hit send, and it should have all the instructions it needs to. And it's going to be like, yo, this is a pretty big file, so we're going to cook for real, for real. Yeah, I did. I actually did call a $150 billion flagship model my side chick, because she got money, right? I mean, that's how we do around here. I mean, a Friday night, who am I with? I'm with you. And I like you, O1 Mini. But I got to go home. I got to go home to Claude. Claude Sonnet. Claude Sonnet 3.5. Let's go. Yeah, that's what we do. Yo, okay. I mean, we're just literally watching Claude cook, and Claude is cooking. So this is how we leverage kind of the two things. We're leveraging the bigger model, which is Claude Sonnet. It's like really smart and actually really good at coding Next.js. I don't have a lot of luck coding Next.js stuff with the OpenAI models. That's okay. But they have really good models for planning and reasoning. And so we're just testing this out. Obviously, there's a lot of prompting and prompting steps here. I'll have those also listed in the description. I'll make a blog post so that way you'll have those. You can just copy and paste them out. And yeah, I mean, like, let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right. So it has install dependencies going on here, right? And then we got the environment set up, create a web socket service. It even tells me to put in SRC services real time. And it even tells me to call the sheesh, let's go. Oh, this is amazing. Damn, this is really good, actually. Sheesh. Okay. Set up the event listeners. I got you. Handle the conversation updates. This client on. Okay. Conversation updated. Item completed. I haven't even given it the OpenAI documentation, by the way. I literally just told it to go look at the code base, and I referenced the code base using that repo prompt thing. So that's how we do it. Wow, this is great. Send message, about sending a message. Disconnect, create a chat component. Sheesh, dang. Yo, this is mad crazy. Update your app page. Sheesh. All right. Yo, this is crazy. This setup integrates OpenAI Realtime Beta WebSocket into your Next.js application. It handles a WebSocket connection securely on the server side and provides a simple chat interface for users to interact with OpenAI. Remember to handle the errors and implement proper state management and add more features as needed for your specific use case. Dang, this is pretty wild. Yo, loving the vibe. Yeah, that's how we do around here. Just a late night chill. Prompting with my side chicks. O1 Mini, I see you. And then Claude Sonnet. That's what we do. All right, so chill with me. This is how we do it. Late night cooking. Did someone say midnight snack? Yes, sir. Munchies. Let's go. Yeah, just trying to have some fun right now. All right, so if you haven't seen this yet, let's just kind of flip the page a little bit. So this is the Realtime API. It's not available to everyone, but check this out. I don't know if you know this, but I actually got to go to the OpenAI Developer Day. And let me tell you right now, I saw some things. I saw some things over there. I saw Sam Altman. I got to see the strawberry folks. Yeah, they cooking. If you want a strawberry sticker, I have a couple of these left. You need to retweet this on X and send me a DM at RayFernando1337. And the person's, whoever their retweet is, and then got a lot of people who comment on it, you're going to win the strawberry sticker. I'll actually mail this to you because it's going to be fire. Yeah. So at RayFernando1337 is where it's at. Make sure you do that. you get that in there. I got some more other goodies as well. I got some pins that I want to give away as well because I went to the conference and it was fire. And I got to talk to a bunch of people and they told me a bunch of things that is going on. And now I have God tier access to this model. So let's cook. Enable access. Allow. Okay. I hope I didn't break my my microphone. Okay. So this has got my stereo. Okay, let me turn off my music so that it doesn't pick it up. Okay, pause it. All right, we got the stereo. It says it's on. Start session. Hey, yo, what's Gucci, fam? I don't think it's picking it up. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Why are you not picking? Unmute? Generate?
Hey there.
Hey, what's Gucci, fam?
What's on your mind today?
Can you hear me?
Well, I don't really... That's okay. All right.
Oh, it's hearing itself.
Great. What would you...
Hold on.
I'm glad to hear... Happy you're feeling...
Can you hear me at all?
With right now. I'm here with you.
Ah, okay.
And I'm here for you.
Oh, I see.
And I'm all ears.
I think
Listening
there is a problem because...
Hey, how can I help you?
Yo, dang, chill. I hit stop. I see. I think I have an audio problem because I have to route this. Let me see if I could fix this on my end because this should still be able to cook. And I want you guys to hear us because this is going to be really awesome. So Ecamm audio. Let me know if you can still hear me. You should still be able to hear me right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and play. I think you should still be able to hear me.
I'm sorry, I did...
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yo, are we cool?
I'm here and ready to help.
Oh,
Awesome.
It's still interrupting itself, huh?
Seems like there might... I apologize.
Hello.
No worries. Hello. How's it going?
Hey, it's going great.
Fantastic to hear that. What can I help you with today?
Can you help me with helping me?
Sure thing. I'll do my best to help you out. What do you need assistance with?
Let me know if you're actually able to hear this because I just changed my audio routing and I wasn't really sure if it's able to do that.
Loud and clear. Your audio routing change worked perfectly. Anything else you need help with?
Yo. Okay, you can't hear it. Okay, cool. So let me change it back. That's kind of where I was getting some problems. Okay, so I just have to do this type of thing so you can hear it. Test.
Got it. Your test is successful. I can hear you clearly. Need help with anything else?
All right. Okay, so
Loud
this
and
is...
clear.
Yo, chill. Okay, so this is where we're going to get really interesting now. So now that I have this running, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we can get it to speak Ebonics with us, but do it with a little bit of a flip. So I'm going to see if I can get it to like sing in Ebonics. I got a little prompt here. So let me see if I can get this. So I made up this little prompt and it should, I want to get this thing to have some soul. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if we're going to have agents, we need to actually have them like help us and be soulful. So I'm going to clear this out. Start session. Let's go. Y'all ready for this? This is about to get crazy. Let's go. Hey.
Hey! What's good, my friend? What's happening in your world today? Let's make it a good one. No time to delay. We'll brighten this moment. Come what...
Ray with the pizza.
Okay, let's roll with it. A pizza on the way.
Can you say hello to my listeners who are listening live? We're doing a live stream. It's so crazy right now.
Hello to all the listeners streaming in live. We vibing together, feel that
I'm going to
good
give away a strawberry as well.
Giving away a strawberry watch. That's fly. Spreading joy and love.
Can you give me a poem
Watch.
about strawberries?
Strawberries ripe, red and sweet. A juicy treat in the heat. Nature's candy.
Sheesh.
Camp.
Let's go off.
Yeah, let's go, my friend. With that strawberry watch, our joy ain't gonna end.
Yo, that's crazy. So let me know if you heard that. I don't know if get the thumbs up or something. It was kind of hard to know. I was just changing my audio. Oh, yeah, okay, you guys did it. Let's go. Okay, definitely. It sounds like you guys heard that. So this is funny. Yeah, who does this, right? This is like prompting masterclass. So the reason why I want to get this Next.js app and I'm trying to figure out WebSockets is because I want to make this. I want to make it so you can make a phone call and like talk to this, or you want to go on my Discord and talk to this. And people are like, what about the price? I don't know. I feel like I need to make a little tiny community so that people can use it and run up my bills. I'm going to have like a $10,000 bill at the end of the month. But hey, as long as you got to use it and people have fun, why not, right? Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Suri, what's up, man? All the way from Hawaii. Got the Hawaii vibes. I'll be there soon. See you there. Yes. So I think the personalities are really cool and it's really how you prompt it. So the next thing I think I want to do is I want to actually do like a sassy mom. So like one of my friends growing up, her mom was just like amazing. She always had this sass to her. And, you know, it was just the way that she like approached life. You know, it was really rough growing up, but I don't know. It was just really amazing. Just like the interaction and stuff. So I feel like I want to try to bring that back with like some wittiness. So let's go ahead and clear this out and see if we can get this cracking. Yeah, let's cook with Ray. Yo, let's cook with Ray.
Boy, you ain't cooked nothing decent in your life. Grab that apron and let's see if you can even boil water.
Hey, oh, yo, chill. We just napped.
I ain't chillin'. We making sure you don't burn my kitchen down. Now, what you want to cook?
Yo, I'm just trying to cook some prompts and make some money with this AI. You feel me?
I feel you. But you need to cook up some skills first. Learn the basics. Then you can start making that money.
Yo, okay, so what should I do? Tell me.
First, learn to ask the right questions. Then, watch some tutorials, practice coding, and get comfy with AI. Show some hustle, and you'll be making that dough.
Hey, yo, I've been hustling. I'm out here in the streets. I've been doing these live streams. You feel me?
I see you grinding. But remember, quality content brings the viewers.
Yo, can you give a shout out to NDZ TV and then also give a shout out to Srini?
I got you. Big shout out to NDZ TV and Sweet and Sassy. Keep hustling, y'all.
Sweet and Sassy? No, it's Sri.
My bad. Shout out to NDZ TV and Sweezy.
Hey, yo, I think Sri, your official name is now Sweezy. I like this.
You got it. Sweezy it is. Let's make it stick.
Hey, that was good. So what should I do next for my live stream? Because I think people are vibing right now.
Keep it real. Keep it fun. Interact with your
viewers.
viewers.
Can you say hello to Igor?
Maybe throw in some challenges or giveaways. Keep that. Hey, Igor, what's good? Stay vibin'.
Yo, what we're cooking tonight is figuring out how to use WebSockets and using the new OpenAI Realtime API. So can you help me cook?
All right. First step, set up a WebSocket client in your app. Get connected to the OpenAI API using that WebSocket. Then start sending...
Dang, mama, chill. You're going so fast. This is so crazy.
All right. I got you. Take it slow, step by step. Start with setting up your WebSocket, then connect it to your app.
Yo, can you explain it? Because I want to write this in C.
Okay, sweetie. Let's break it down. First, in C, you use a library like libWebSockets to create your WebSocket client. Then, You set up a connection to the OpenAI API endpoint. After that, you handle sending your requests and receiving responses within a loop. Just take it step by step, and you'll get it.
Dang, mama, you're really cooking with C. I didn't realize you get down that way.
You know it. I got skills in the kitchen and with code.
Sheesh,
Now go
let's
on,
go.
put in that work. That's the spirit. Now go show them what you're made of.
Oh my gosh, you're an inspiration. How do you know so much?
Life taught me, baby. You pick up a thing or two along the way.
Yo, did you
Now-
learn some C on the streets or what?
You know it wasn't the streets, but I picked it up over the years. Gotta stay on top of things, right? Always keep
Man,
learning.
you really cook.
That's right. Now go on and show them what you learned. You got this.
Yo, can you believe this? I love this. So we're playing around with the Realtime API right now, and we're basically doing some prompting. And the prompt that I gave it was basically like a sassy, truthful, like witty person using Ebonics. So like Ebonics is kind of the keyword here. And so I wanted to keep the responses short, as if like speaking to a mom, which is kind of fun. Like it just kind of brought back all these cool memories, right? So gave it some guidelines there with little hashtag. And so one of the cool things is that there's this generate function here. So if you just wanted to, like, this is how I got this prompt. I hit this little generate button and you can just describe what you want. So I just want a sassy mom who speaks Ebonics, who is like really succinct and kind of witty, and then hit create. And then it basically writes this prompt for you, and it writes out this examples. Like I didn't have to type any of this in, but do you see how it has this little thing here? And if you want actually if you want to respond in a different way, you would just basically tune out these examples and make it, work for you basically. And you hit save. And then from there, that's where you then go ahead and start the session. You want to clear out anything you got. And this is basically just a playground right now, because eventually I wanted to develop an application. And in order to do this, I need to have WebSockets. There's also something, when I spoke to the LiveKit, livekit.io. So I spoke with the folks over at OpenAI during the conference, and I was like, so how do you do this on iOS? Because I want to get an iOS client, and the challenge right now is like, the whole WebSocket thing, hosting on a server, doing it securely, sending a secret over. There's like a whole bunch of infrastructure and challenging stuff. And I think what I could do is probably see if I can get V0 to make a diagram for us to show you how crazy complicated it looks. It's not complicated, it just requires a lot of attention to detail and code living in different places in order for this to kind of work seamlessly. But LiveKit was one of those things that can maybe speed up this process. Click to talk. Allow.
Welcome to LiveKit.
Yo, can you hear me?
Absolutely.
What's Gucci, fam?
Absolutely.
I don't know. Yeah. So basically, this is like LiveKit. But yeah, Realtime. Basically, this is what OpenAI actually uses for their app. So LiveKit is one of the things that kind of sits on the server. Yeah, actually, they're showing it right here. This is what you're using in the ChatGPT app. Once you launch the advanced voice mode, boom, you're basically using LiveKit. They do have, I think Grok is supported as well. Yeah. I mean, they got all kinds of stuff. This is fire. What's nice is that like they're basically the backbone for the computing. So I could write my own thing in C, but why would I want to do that right now? I just want to test and play. I want to do like what I just did in that Realtime thing and just hook it up to a Discord bot. So that way you can just start a session with it and just start talking. And that would be so cool, right? I think, what do they do? 50 gigs free monthly. And what's the pricing here? I mean, it gets expensive real fast. So it's free for like 100 concurrent participants and then 5,000 connection minutes. That'll blow through super fast. 50 gigs of bandwidth. Yeah. And then $50 a month to do this, like up to 500 if you're having like a really popular app, which is probably what will happen once you put this in a Discord bot. So like you can easily spend, probably like 10K, 20K just on like these types of bills, but you're worth it, right? Yeah, this is crazy. So this is kind of what I would look like if I'm playing with the real-time streaming stuff with LiveKit, kind of going into there. So that's just an example there. The other thing I think I wanted to show you was Canvas. And so the OpenAI chat with GPT Canvas is basically kind of like this code editor thing. I try to basically insert a plan in here. As you can see, it's like literally from that prompting thing. And it just acts like GPT 4.0, and it gives you the code. So it's like, here's step 1, set up the WebSocket connection. And then here's how you would create the integration for it. And then this is like how we would set up the service. So I just ran the previous prompt that I did over here in Claude Sonnet, which generated the app for us basically into the canvas. So it basically looks the same, if you know what I mean. I tried to do the same thing in O1 Mini on the web browser, and it turns out it actually flags a request because there's probably too many things that it's escaping for code, and it probably thinks that I'm trying to do something silly. But the workaround I found out was to actually just use the ChatGPT app on the Mac, and it's totally fine. So it's just the difference between the web and the Mac version, and the Mac version is totally okay, just as the FYI. So I'm going to turn up the beats back up so that we can get some beats going again. Just keep the chill vibe going. All right, so let's get that chill vibe going. And then, all right, so we got the app. We're doing this thing. And so the other thing I wanted to show you was how I'm trying to fix a bug right now. So on my app, let's see, Transcribe. I have this app that'll basically allow you to do transcriptions. And if you haven't seen it yet, let me just do a quick demo. So I could select a video from like a live stream. So this video was something that I did at the OpenAI Dev Day demo thing. And this is about 13 minutes, right? So this is like a 104 megabyte file. I hit generate transcripts. Let me cook. Let's go. Processing the audio. And then watch how fast it generates the transcripts. 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5, less than 5 seconds. Check this out. You get this little copy button right here. Sheesh, right? All of this. You hit the SRT file. Y'all don't even want to see this. This is nasty. This is nasty. This is so nasty. Where is this file? I'm going to see if I can get this for you. This is the SRT file, my friends. This is what it does. It generates those SRTs that you see that pop up when you're on the streams. All in one go. You see like 4 or 5 seconds just for like a 13-minute video. Boy, this is crazy. So what you can do then for here, this is, I'm making this for myself because one of the problems, especially if you have any like audio content or if you're a podcaster, is like Google can't search your audio stuff at all. So you can post it on your website, but if you don't have any SEO stuff, none of the world knows, and you're totally like blind. You do all this work to set up the podcast and no one knows. So Transcribes is here. I made this so that you can do this. So we can go Claude Sonnet. This is how you flip it. I'm going to share these prompts too. So this is a prompting masterclass. And today I'm going to generate an SEO friendly blog post from a transcript. All we do is just paste it in here. And then this is my actual prompt. I want to say, this is basically for my live stream transcripts. I put the transcript in here. Here's the analysis that I have it do. Then I have it generate a title. And then I've given it some advice for how I want my titles to be generated. Then I have it do the next step, which is an evaluation phase. And then I give it recommendations, and then I generate these things. So what I want to do is I'm going to show you the difference between what Claude Sonnet does to do this and like what the O1 Mini model does. And let's see who wins. And then like O1 preview. So it'd be really interesting to kind of put them all head to head and see who generates the best one. So let's go ahead and try this. I'll show you real quick. We're going to cook. This is how we cook, my friends. Lucas, what's going on, man? Welcome. So we're just cooking right now, doing some prompting right now, prompting and chill. If you haven't had a chance to, definitely hit that thumbs up, hit that retweet button to enter a chance to win. I was at OpenAI Dev Day, and you can win one of these strawberry stickers. So the person who has the most likes and the most retweets on the thing from the stream from you, if you do a quote tweet or something, I'm going to mail you one of these strawberry stickers. This is going to be really cool from the OpenAI Dev Day. So that's how we do. All right. So let's go back to this thing is still cooking. So this is what you can do. You can take your transcript, and now your transcript is going to have some SEO sauce on it. Isn't this crazy? Like this is next level, right? Just from that one prompt, right? So I had to do an analysis of my live stream, right? So it just says, hey, I discussed the real-time voice, the features of the API playground, and then like it even got some emotional stuff that I had in there. So like curiosity about its capabilities, And then like, here's some relevant keywords and for the SEO optimization. Sheesh, right? And then I had to generate some titles all in one go, right? Live from SF, inside OpenAI's revolutionary voice API demo. From playground to reality. They're just doing different things. And then it gave me its own evaluation of what it thinks the top titles will be with the SEO as the highest potential. So includes OpenAI and voice APIs. So like that's super important because those are keywords, right? So boom, like that's cool. And then here's the top 3 recommendations. So it's like, here's like the top evaluations, and then it actually digs down a little bit further and it does a secondary loop there. And then has a metadata. So this is the thing that you'll see as like the title and kind of what the article is about. So this actually has that written out for me. And then it generates a blog post with all that. So that if you just tell it to just generate a blog post, it's not going to be as informative. And so these extra steps that I'm giving it from just a transcript will basically, I'm having them like the goal to good prompting is one of these things that I do is I have these models pretend to act like they are an expert in something or give it very specific steps for something. So in this case, I'm saying, hey, I want you to just to analyze this. Just tell me what it's about, right? And then the next step saying, hey, tell me about good titles and here's some criteria for how to do this. And if you don't know how to do that, that's okay. I want you to go to like Claude Sonnet and say, hey, how do people generate titles for their blog posts? Just type that in and then it'll spit out a bunch of research. Once you have that research, then tell it, say, hey, I want to give these instructions to another language model so it can output prompts for me. Please give me the instructions in Markdown. And then so basically I just did that for every single step of this process. And that's how I got this one like long prompt. So just don't be discouraged. I'm trying to show you, and then I'll have some examples on my repo as well and my blog posts. But this is kind of what it did. And it just generates the introduction, the playground here, and like the testing limits and stuff. And this is something you could do. And, I'm going to go ahead and try to share this so that y'all can make some blog posts and really cook too, right? So this is my secret sauce, but this is something that I'm actually trying to build right now. And this is going to be part of Ray Transcribes. And so if you want to sign up, definitely go to x.com right now, /@RayFernando. Oh no, RayFernando1337. My profile. Send me a DM. My DMs are open. So I'm going to drop this into the comments right now. And then I think I'm live right now. So I should actually say we are live. I'm going to put this in here as well. So I'm going to put this, let's cook. Yo, Samura, what's good? I'm going to retweet it so that people know. And then I got to put the YouTube link too, because people are watching on YouTube and I hit that up. So if you do youtube.com /@RayFernando1337, if you're watching from X right now, this is kind of where you want to go and watch the stream if you want to watch it for later. So I'm going to hit share, hit copy. That way my folks on X right now, live now on YT, and then hit this. Usually, basically they won't like, X is really funny. It was like you have to type in like YT or these other words, otherwise they won't like actually promote your post. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, I forgot about the whole Brazil thing that's being blocked. So that's kind of that too. But if you're not able to, stay tuned because I will actually have a link posted up on my site where you can go see it. So just go to rayfernando.com or sorry, rayfernando.ai. And Rayfernando AI, I'll have a blog post posted up here. And then I'll also post it right here on the top so you can see it. But here is actually kind of where I do some of the sauce for my prompts. So I have my big prompt here for my Claude Sonnet stuff that I use for my Next.js projects. I also have another cursor rules one for Swift. So if you do for Swift developments, this is the one I developed with Luzel, and he helped me cook on this one too. So this is really good sharing this. Then I'll also have the marketing one, I think, as well. The marketing one's actually in here. You just scroll to the bottom. Other prompts, marketing prompt. This is actually, no, this is just for analyzing a landing page. Yo, this one's fire. This one, you can really cook with this one. So if you want to analyze people's landing, let's just do this right now. If anyone's got a landing page, just link me up, and then I'm going to roast your landing page live with AI. Yeah. Just drop it. Don't be afraid. If you just show me your landing page, all right, and then I'll show you what's good. So that's how we do. This is all about like learning and growing together by my friends. I'm just here trying to share live what I do. And so Ray Transcribes, as you see, literally cooked. I hit new transcription. Let's try it again. Another video. Let's see. So the bug that I have is when the video is too big, it errors out. And so I'm using the RepoPrompt to see if I can do that. So that's kind of what I got going on there. So let's just try a video that isn't as long, but then long enough to show you how fast this thing is, because it's literally NASCAR speeds. Okay, so this one is what? How long? Yeah, let's upload. This one says it's about 16 minutes as well. Let's up this one. Let's cook. Let me cook. So process the audio. Now I'm generating the transcripts. 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. Sheesh. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, this is fast. So yeah, this is something that I'm creating for other creators, people who are, if you're a podcaster, if you do video creation and you need your transcripts generated, let me know. People who have hit me up have also used this for education. So they drop the video, they copy the transcripts, and then they go off somewhere and start asking these different questions. And so I'm trying to maybe focus this more on the like YouTube creators or podcasters right now. If you have another use case, just let me know, slide in the DMs, and I want to hear it and stuff. I'm going to be adding authentication to this app probably tomorrow morning, because this is kind of like a late night stream. Maybe we'll get into it late night. If you want to, just tell me right now. We'll just go right into it. It should probably take 5 minutes with Clerk. Because I should probably add like this is completely out of the open. People can go right now and just use it. And so, but this is about to be shut down. So that's how we do it here. Let me change my system audio. I think that's probably why we're not playing any beats right now. Okay. I think, was my audio totally like off, by the way? Can you hear me now? I think I had my music too loud, huh? Dang. That's probably why. Okay. It's okay. I fixed it now that I'm here. So a little bit of kind of background of what's going on. It's basically I have my music going through a soundboard down below. And so I hear it in my headphones. But when we were doing all this stuff with the real-time agents, I had to kind of change the sound to go from the computer out so that you can hear it. And so that the little agent doesn't pick it up, from my little board. So I think what was going on was the fact that people probably couldn't really hear me. The music was probably way over my voice. It's okay. All right. Live and learn. Okay. So basically, yeah, that's the prompting things here. And so just moving forward here, we have the real-time API beta. I've asked it some questions to generate an app, so we're looking into that. And then I think the other thing we're going to be looking into is authentication. So Clerk.com. So Clerk is great for authentication. What is awesome is it's supposed to be like really fast to set up. If you add Clerk now, you can already start growing an email DB of users. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I'll be doing. I am Don. Was my audio totally messed up? Did I have the beats playing too loud earlier and then you couldn't hear me? I was just kind of curious on that. Let's roast. Made V0 with Claude. ChatGPT content deployed on Replit. Yeah, it took a Sunday afternoon. Oh, I want to see this. XSTRA.ai. Better not be some NSFW stuff. So let me see. Is the site still up? I mean, I want 10K users paying me $100 a month. How expensive is it? Right? I think your site's not loading. Let's see. Let's take a look at the price. Because I'm literally a solo creator, and I want to get this going. And people have this set up currently on Cloudflare, and you can use like user auth and stuff. For right now, I'm just in the prototyping phase. So I guess we should probably talk about this a little bit. So my app, Ray Transcribes, as you were seeing there, how fast it is. No, it was kind of okay. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, my audio was probably really bad. I really appreciate everyone who's been staying so far. So yeah, let's play out the scenario right now. So it's 2 cents per monthly active user after 10,000. And so right now for this app, I feel like let's just take a look. So we have Ray Transcribes. This thing, you get some video. It's going to cost me money for you to like basically generate the transcripts, right? And then the thing is that I have this open source. You can totally do this for free right now. If you go to, and actually there's a bunch of open source free stuff that you can do. There's like some websites you can go apparently on Hugging Face. You could just grab the video. What's nice about free is like it doesn't cost you money, and if you have lots of time, that's cool. My solution is a lot faster, and then I add extra features like copying the actual text file just from the UI, having these extra elements and stuff. And then, you know, I've basically have walked you through on the stream how I built this app live. We just did it in one get-go with V0, and then from there hooking up the Grok API. And so, yeah, there's a previous live stream. I'll link it up so you can watch that. That's on my YouTube at Ray Fernando 1337. So YouTube Ray Fernando. I have that in here somewhere. I should show you. So live. Actually, you know what? I have a playlist section if you're trying to understand how my stuff works a little bit. And so in my playlist section, I have cursor code streams. So that's probably where you'll see a lot of my stuff. I'm going to put this one in there today. So I've actually organized a lot of my live streams into these different things. I have a section about Humane AI pin and some other stuff. So cursor code streams in here will have this stuff loaded up. And there's a whole, like, I think there's 9 streams right now. So the one, I think the most recent one, I think it's build AI. Yeah, this one here. This is the one where we really cooked. And this is where I made the app, like connected from the front end prototype, which is kind of what you see right now, to the back end and stuff. So that's where this is running. So yeah, so let's get out a calculator here. Calculator. I'm just curious how this really works. Okay, so if I have $25 a month and I have 10,000 active users, let's just say I get 20,000 active users, right? So it's it's per active user. So if I get 10,000 users, right? 10,000 times 0.02, because it's 2 cents per. I just pay $200 more per month. And so if I'm going to charge every user $100 a month to use my like professional service, right? Like this is only like the first step of the app. Eventually, you know, like for these podcasters, they're going to be able to upload as much as they want or do whatever, as much audio as they want for $100 a month. You know, they'll be able to use my app. So right now, let's just kind of do the math on that right now. So if you do $100 a month times 10,000 users, right? Wait, is that for real? No way. Wow, I have $1 million a month app. So $1 million a month. But then they're charging after 10,000 users, like, which means if I have 20,000 users, I make $2 million a month. And so my cost is just going to be 10,000, right? Times 0.02, which is $200. So if I make $2 million on this app a month, all I have to pay is $200 to just have them do all the security updates and server up. Boy, I'm a one-person company. It's just me. Bruh. Hey, this is kind of hot, not gonna lie. Oh my goodness. We're not even talking about other premium tiers like over $100 a month, like hands-on transcription service and stuff. And this is only stage 1. Sheesh. Yeah, it's 2 cents. It's nothing. Come on, bro. 10K users. So it's 10K users still $25 a month. Every user after that's 2 cents. So you get 20,000 users. I mean, that's a no-brainer to me. Sheesh. Even at like, okay, so yeah. So if you get 10,000 users paying $9 a month is 90K. And then like you have to double it, right? So then you're making 180K. It's still $200. The math still adds up to me. Yeah, I'm cool off that. And then you get Neon. Yes. Yeah, I actually just got this, the free as a creator. I got Neon database. So I get a free scale plan. But I don't need a database. It's all done locally. Like a lot of this stuff I'm optimizing to be done. The reason why it's so fast, my friends, is because I'm going right to the metal. I'm like, okay, you have a really capable device. I can do a lot of stuff with it. And then there's other stuff that I can't do. So then I send that up to a server and then come back down. But then there's other things, so just kind of thinking through this a little bit more. Obviously it takes some experience, but I'm bringing you along with me. You get to see how I prompt and doing this thing. And this is kind of what I do. So my name is Ray Fernando. I used to be an engineer at Apple for 12 years. Now just basically I'm an app developer, independent app developer, and I'm exploring AI with you and making these live streams. This actually kicked off because a friend of mine on Twitter by the name of Imrat asked me how I use Cursor, and basically made a live stream doing that. And it was kind of like my first official, like, hey, this is kind of how I do things, and learned so much from my first couple of streams, and have now actually turned this to like a, I guess a pro level production. And this is kind of my dream, actually, is to like meet cool people like you and connect with you in the community. So if you feel like you're vibing with this, please share this with a friend. I definitely encourage you to do that because it gets the word out with more people. I can't tell you how overwhelmed and with love and affection I have with people who have been reaching out saying, hey, your streams have helped me. Look at this cool thing that I've made. It's like, it's the coolest feeling in the world. And I just want to give out good vibes. The whole thing is that we don't really know what we're all doing. And if I turn on the camera and you can learn something, hey, I'm all here for that. So if you're feeling that vibe, that's what we do here. I'm just getting tired on YouTube right now with a lot of people who just go on and say, here's like, I worked at Apple for 12 years and here's everything I know in 5 minutes. I'm like, bro, like that's already played out. It's been doing on for the last like 3 months. Like I'm just stop, just connect and be real. Like don't act like you know everything. So I don't know everything. Literally, like you can see I could barely code, right? But I have a lot of experience in like a lot of other places. So you get to see me kind of struggle through, but I think that's the whole thing. It's like this we're still so early on this stuff. So that's what it's all about. So yeah. So I don't know. I think Clerk is not really that expensive. But I mean, I'm just trying to move fast. Things will change and my business decisions may change. So yeah, that'd be interesting. So look into Clerk. It's absolutely killer, but some people push user details into their own database if they want to add extra app features. Yeah, for example, if I transcribe, I could save the text to SRT for user. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I was thinking, but a lot of people don't even want that feature. People who've been using my app don't even want it. Like they just move on quickly to the next step, and it's so fast that they just drop the video in again and just don't even wait. So like, that's what, like, I was actually really surprised. Like I didn't realize how fast I made the app. They're just like, yeah, I don't need to go back to some history and search because that just takes too long. I just dropped the video and it's like 3 seconds later it's done. It's like, I do the thing again. It's like, I was like, yeah, I don't need, that's why you talk to your users. So I guess let's kind of talk a little bit about entrepreneurship right now. So I am new to entrepreneurship, right? I used to work in the corporate culture and now basically exploring this stuff on my own as an independent app developer. So like this is my freshman year going through this and like bumping into a bunch of cool people, meeting everyone, getting to like OpenAI Dev Day. That was crazy getting to meet, people and get to see Sam Altman on stage and stuff. And I didn't get to ask him a question, but got to be around like a lot of really amazing people. And so I've learned a lot just in a short period of time studying marketing and stuff. And so marketing is really important to like get out to let people know what you do. I'm so like, especially as an engineer, it's so easy to just sit down and be like, if I build it, people will come. That's kind of false. There's a lot of really good apps that people don't know about. And like, I'm just letting you know about like 3 of them that I just used. And a lot of people don't even know about them. And they're still up and coming. But I think these people need to know that they're out there. And there's a lot of really good app developers on Twitter who barely have 100 followers. Like I find them and I follow them. I was like, I like your repo. What do you do? But I think the whole thing goes around entrepreneurship. So like, this is a learning journey for me. And one of the things I learned is like testing pricing early. So right now I opened up a private beta for people who've been testing. People have been testing the last week and a half, transcribed like over like 300,000 seconds of audio in the first couple of days and stuff, and just like burning through my bills. But it's okay. I learned I'd rather people test and give me feedback than like not getting people to test at all. So that's been super helpful. So just kind of getting used, like something that I've learned is just, get that feedback early and then trying to find your demographic. So I was thinking, okay, I have this great feature. Now I want to actually focus it. Now I'm learning. I asked the people, what do you do? What's this workflow? How do you toss it in here? So the people I'm most interested in right now is like, oh, you make money off this? Like, people make a lot of money podcasting. People make a lot of money through video. They get paid like $50K for sponsorships. Like, I was like, man, they get a bag. And like they get more than that sometimes in other things. And so them dropping $100 a month, they think it's too cheap. And I'm like, bruh, you haven't even seen me. I'm about to cook, boy. So it's like, yeah, like no one's talking about this. And I want to share it with you because there's $1 million opportunity a month, easily. $2 million. There's, you know how many people create on YouTube? Like there's at least 1 million people, at least, and the professional people, like let's just say even 1% of them, do that. And they need this type of service, and I can hook them up for their workflow or set up some type of environment. Like they're going to pay 10K, 20K, for their workflows. Because they have, like, imagine Mr. Beast, right? With all these different languages, 100 different languages, all of these running, like they're constantly pushing production shorts and things. And I could just deploy these services, scale them out. There's not even that many users. It's just one user. They just need to have like people who have access, who are like, that are basically working for them or working, on a project. That's something that can be figured out, as I go. And it's like, doesn't even cost me money. It's still free on Clerk. I got like a Clerk free plan. You can still log in, but you can make bands. That's what I'm saying. Like you can make a lot of money just solving some simple problems in your life and these prototyping tools. And so that's my little like church moment right now on a Friday night. We're vibing. So it just kind of, I thought I'd let you know, because I feel like a lot of us are still learning things and people are sharing. I've learned so much from other people who've shared their sauces and stuff. But I think what I'm quickly realizing is that I should shoot for the higher end market, especially if I'm going to do the level of detail and work that I want to do with these types of things. So you work at Apple. I worked at Dell, Alienware. Oh, Alienware is cool. I'm totally a Mac after joining them in 2008. Yeah. I was a big PC guy. A lot of people don't even know this. So I used to be all in on. I used to like diss Apple stuff. I was like, dude, Apple's not strong. And then they came out with the Intel stuff, and I was like, yo, this is interesting. And then I started learning about how the operating system was built, and I fell in love with Bonjour, like this networking service, and then like Smalltalk and like Objective-C and all these like low level frameworks. I was like, yo, this is kind of gas. Unix. I was like, Unix. Sheesh. Okay. BSD. And I was like, yeah, kind of hacking. And then that's kind of when I went to like my full on nerd moment. And I was like, I want to work for this closed source operating system and see what's going on underneath the hood. What are they doing? Because they're really cooking. And so, yeah, that was kind of a little bit of my background. Just thought I'd let y'all know how it started and how it's going and where I'm at today and what we're going to be doing. Hey, I'm new here. I saw some live in your channel before, but I forgot to subscribe. Glad that YouTube just recommended you again. Very nice live. Hey, appreciate it, that man. I think YouTube is really good about pushing small creators. I mean, just a month ago, less than that, I had less than 400 followers. And like now it's 3,000. I was like, yo, you guys are really, I appreciate that. I mean, people are sharing this stuff. They're telling their friends. I think people appreciate the authenticity, is what some people have also mentioned. That's what I'm here. That's what we do. And I'd asked, I'm going to run a poll on YouTube. I asked the poll on Twitter for what time people want the live streams to happen. So this is about 10:55 right now in Pacific time. And so people like the late night vibes because it's like after work. And so tomorrow I'm going to experiment and do like an 8 a.m. Saturday morning live stream, because I know people are also waking up and have different time zones too. So just playing around with different things. I do want to get a schedule though. I want to be like every Friday at like 10 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to go on, or like every Monday we're going to do this, or every Saturday we're going to do that. I'm still new to live streaming, so please tell me. All the feedback is very helpful. I read every comment, I read every like and tweet and everything. So it's very helpful. So I definitely appreciate that, because you need to get up early. Greetings from Montegro. Yes. Awesome. And I'm looking for a job again. Okay. I start with Windows NT. Yo, man, you made it a long way, man. Yeah, you got those battle scars. I just learned about a new website that lets you use O1 Preview for free to make anything. Oh, please share. That'd be interesting. Getting into coding world because of AI. YouTube is recommending me a lot of small creators, which is cool, and that's how I found you. Lucas Andrade. Where are you from, Lucas? This is really great. I think that's really cool that YouTube is actually doing that for us and pushing that out, especially for small creators and stuff. Are you planning to launch a course on AI coding? Nimesh, thank you for bringing this up. So initially I was going to, but I realized that I'm not a course guy. I have severe dyslexia, so it's really hard for me to write and plan. I usually just do things off the fly, which is why live streaming is great. I could just turn on the camera and talk. I am planning to hire an editor to help me like cut up my different parts of the stream to make smaller videos, which would be super helpful for a lot of people. And number two is like, I'd rather build an app to make, well, you saw that $1 million, $2 million a month versus like trying to put together a course, because I'm not like a formal like professor or teacher. Apparently my style of like talking to the camera is very helpful. And so what I can do is just like DM me or write stuff in the comments. Anyone who's watching the stream, write whatever topics you want to talk about. If you're not following me on X, definitely feel free to do that at RayFernando1337. And on there is basically where I have, I put on polls and stuff like that. So x.com/RayFernando1337. And that's where a lot of my stuff goes down. This is kind of where I basically, like ask people what's going on, like what time do you want me to stream? What's the whole detail here? So like, yeah, this is kind of like my life. So in here, this is kind of how it all went down. It's like, hey, what's your preferred stream time? And this is kind of where a lot of people are already coming in. Is still got like 1 day left in the results, but like obviously people like the late night stuff. And so I'm like, all right, so let's do it tonight then. What's good? Like, let me call you out on there. Who's gonna show up? I'm not gonna lie. The early morning streams at 8 a.m. like had 4,000 people show up. That was bonkers. That was absolutely bonkers. So, yeah, for me, the coding thing, there are some people out there who have some good stuff. And so I would probably check them out. I would just mostly say just kind of like start playing around and coding yourself, like, and trying to use these things. But yeah, Ray, it's fine. It's not possible at the moment, but such an experience as a developer. I wonder if you could check my resume or portfolio and give any kind of advice so I can get a job. I'm probably not the guy to check for this. I did a lot of hiring though. I did hire a lot of people, and I don't think that I have something I have time for as a focus, but I do want to, like, because right now I really want to focus on building my app and live streaming with you. And that's basically a full-time job right now. Not going to lie. But Joao, if there's anyone in the community who's very experienced with this, please reach out to Joao. I think it's always good to help our fellow friends to make sure they have some help with this type of stuff, because I think it's important to get out there. And right now, I don't know, like, I'm not actually in the job market, so I don't know what all the stuff that's really happening, right? I mean, like last time I got a job was in like 2010. So like after that, it was kind of over, right? Like I had a LinkedIn, but I never really used it. I deleted my LinkedIn. And then after going to all these AI startup stuff, they're like, what's your LinkedIn? I was like, huh? What's that? They're like, you need to make a LinkedIn. I was like, oh God, this is horrible. So I don't really check my LinkedIn. So that's kind of that too. So I'm a bad person to ask for jobs. Exciting topics. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, welcome to the stream, man. So for those who are just tuning in, I am giving away a strawberry sticker. I was at the OpenAI Dev Day, and I got to pick up a couple of these. Actually, I got some other goodies too. So what I'm doing right now is like all people have to do is hit the retweet on my thing or share it out with a little like, and then subscribe. And then I'm gonna pick someone. I'm gonna see if I can pick at the end of the stream. What other stuff did I get? I got some good stuff. Let me see if I can find them. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see. Can you see right here? Oh yeah, I got the Dev Day pin. Is anyone into pins, by the way? Are y'all into this? Do y'all mess with this? It says Dev Day. I'm not gonna lie, I came up on a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, if someone's watching from OpenAI, you probably didn't see this, but I want to give away some goodies because like I feel like these are really cool things, like a heart. This is fire from OpenAI. Yo, you got the shroom? Is anyone into shrooms right now? Y'all want some shrooms? I got the shrooms for you right now. I got the green frog thing, that green frog face. Oh yeah, here's some more strawberry stickers. Yeah, I got some of these. I got the strawberries, my friends. This is my favorite fruit, actually. If y'all don't even know, it's actually really my favorite fruit. So when they were doing that strawberry project, I was mad. I was like, 4 years experience struggling to get another job. Damn. Rio de Janeiro, welcome. Yo, man, you guys are out there grinding. That's what's up. Oh, yo, Ross Mike, what's happening, man? Quality of the stream is fire. That's how we do it around here, bro. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm trying to collab with Ross right now. He's a busy man too because he's got a full-time job. But just trying to see if he could slide through one of my like live streams or something so we could do this. Yeah, Roz, dude, you gotta see this kid. What is his YouTube? Like, I'm just gonna type in Ross so that way you can kind of look up this kid because this guy's like amazing. So I see Ross, Mike. I think Ross Mike. Yeah, this kid right here, fire. Oh, okay. So Cursor Killer, we got to talk about this app. So he's talking about this app right here that apparently is supposed to be like a cursor killer. What is this? Bolts.new. But yeah, if you haven't seen the kid, Ross Mike, his handle is, let's see. I'm gonna put this in the chat so y'all can do this. Okay. Click this, subscribe to his YouTube. This kid's fire, making amazing, like he's got this Next.js starter kit with Clerk. We're talking about this right now. Yeah, Clerk, Stripe, like the whole thing. Database, all you do is just go up in here. He's got the whole thing, like the video to walk you through. Like this is a kid you want to sign up for whatever course this guy's got. This kid cooks. So like he's got the kit right here. Let's go. And this is basically what you do is just join the Discord, get started. Highly recommend. It's all built in. Like that's what he's got. So yeah, that's fire. So fire. Let's see. You're having some fun here. So just kind of catching up with the fans. Those pins are fine. Fire. Would have stolen some too. I'd love to keep them. Yeah. I'm trying to give some away. So y'all want some. Slide in the DMs on X. I got you. Try to bolt and need some work because I had some errors from last time. Okay, cool. That's what's up. So yeah, let's see who's been retweeting. Is anyone been retweeting here? Realtime API. Got 3 retweets. Man, y'all don't even know the assignment. Yeah, y'all don't even want this stuff. It's okay. Yeah. All you got to do is just slide in the DM though. And then you'll get access to getting one of these stickers. Okay, cool. So yeah, just having some fun. So Clerk, we're talking about the Clerk. We're talking about my first, $1 million app idea. And basically what we're doing right now is did an overview of Transcribes. So Transcribes is my transcription app that we developed live on stream. And so what I'm doing is basically able to get a video. Like I got this OpenAI Dev Day video, 12, I think it was like a 13-minute stream or something. We're able to transcribe this in like 3 seconds or something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Yeah, like 5 seconds. Got the whole stream on lock. Basically going to turn this to a paid service and going to lock this down with Clerk. Someone was complaining about the price. That's kind of how we got into this massive tangent. That's what we do on live. And the price is actually very reasonable. So by the time I make $2 million, I'm just going to pay them like $200 to maintain 20,000 users. So I'm down for that. I mean, like 2 million month ARR. Sheesh. Like, yeah, that's what's up. Yo, Ross. Yeah, definitely. Dude. Yeah. This was all about finding people who cook in the community, just kind of letting everyone do their thing. E2B allows you to use O1 preview for free. Okay. That's what's up. Cool. Yeah, so I think that's kind of what to talk about. So Bolt, what do you want to build? So this is start a blog, scaffold UI with oh, so let's try this. I want to build a advanced voice chat streaming with WebSockets and connect it to OpenAI new streaming API. New WebSocket streaming API. Okay. Let's go. Sign in. Really? We're gonna do that? Interesting. So what am I gonna sign in? Sign up? Let's see. Sign up. And then what happens in my window? It kind of disappeared. Oh, pop-up window blocked. Okay, I'm doing this off screen just to make sure that like everything's legit. Okay. Oh, it popped up a couple times. Continue with GitHub or username and password. Interesting. Okay. I don't have an account. Create one. Man, this is already getting too complicated. They should have just used Clerk for authentication. So I hit sign up. It does like a pop-up window. And then like, it's like, hey, do you want to continue with GitHub or use your email? It's like, I don't want to link my GitHub. I haven't really used them yet. And it's like, I just want to click one button, hit sign in with Google and be done. All right, I'm about to hit this back later. This is interesting. Okay. This is interesting to check out. If anyone wants to check out bolt.new, this came from our friend Ras, who's really cooking. And he's got the Next.js kit, the build and ship fast. The boy cooks. The boy really cooks. Sheesh. Let's go. Light mode, dark mode. Dang, it's really got the whole thing on lock. Let's go. I linked my GitHub. It's legit. Okay. That's cool. That's what's up. So big shout outs to everyone. All right. So we've covered quite a bit today. So very beginning, we start out with RepoPrompt. And so RepoPrompt you can use your own API key. And so that means you hook up your Claude Sonnet key. You can hook up your OpenAI key. You can hook up you could even hook up a local model. And what this does is basically it walks you through and makes custom prompts for you so that you can, it can do it all completely in the app using your own API key. And it's actually extremely efficient at using tokens and creating diffs and stuff. So if you notice when you put your API key in Cursor, it's going to use up quite a bit of tokens and quite a bit of money. But if you actually use it in this RepoPrompt ad, it's actually a lot cheaper. So we were basically what we were doing. Now this is how it does its own diff. He wrote his own little diffing algorithm. This guy's cracked. He works at Unity, by the way, and he's like one of these framework developers. And the boy really cooks. Yeah, like he's the real deal. This is like his part-time job. Like he's just basically doing this thing. You could join the test flight. It's free. I'm not sponsored at all. This guy's amazing. Join his Discord. Really cool group of people. And then from here, this is how we're able to basically start a conversation with generating a plan using basically Claude Sonnet. And so this is like the meta prompt. So this is like what I wanted to achieve as far as like what's in the app, and then telling what files I wanted to do. So just a quick summary, here's RepoPrompt. And then what I wanted to do is like to use the Realtime API. So I selected all the files that I wanted to be in there. And then in this little hamburger menu here is kind of where you can say, I want to be a code architect. So you can put that in there. I could take off this other prompt that I have in here. And then in the code architect prompt here is kind of this is the actual prompt. And I'm going to have this available on my blog post so that people can go to rayfernando.ai and get this whole thing. But basically what's going to go down is we get this information plus the code base, and that's what we put in the Claude, and that's what's going to generate the plan for us. So over here, if we go back here, this is the plan it generated and even like straight up made the app for us and stuff. And so I think the one that generated the plan was the integration guide here. So this is the step-by-step guide for project setup, dependencies, how to create an API wrapper, how to set up a WebSocket using Next.js, and then like the WebSocket provider. Like it even created like a chat component. And because I had the repo linked for the API that OpenAI has, it even has the exact calls I need to make to open and close the sockets, as well as like the intervals and for reconnection. Bro, this is not even the complete code. This is just a plan. And then that plan is the one we popped into Claude Sonnet like project here. And we just said, hey, this is kind of my outcome now that we have the plan. Please like now actually go generate the code. And then like it literally cooked the code for each single file. I even did it so like it worked in a project and stuff. And that's basically a lot of the stuff that we covered. And so RepoPrompt is a good way to like experiment and play around, because when you hit copy, it'll copy all of the code, as you saw like in that markdown format. And one of my favorite things it does is it tells you how many tokens you're using. So if you know you're not going to use certain things, if you're just going to say, I want to add a feature, so I just want to do everything in lib, and then I want to like just work with the API, you just do that. And then, you do the thing. So like, it's just a really cool way. And you have a much more, I'd say it's much more granular control, and it's more like an advanced mode than it is just like with Cursor and Composer. 'Cause Cursor and Composer, like if you really just kind of don't like know, just go off the cuff, you could do that. But I think the key here is just the architect phase first, and then the secondary phase of like, okay, now take these files with the plan and go start implementing them. So yeah, the chat mode will actually let us actually integrate the changes if we wanted to. So this is the previous example I had up here, just FYI. So then we did that, and then we did a little bit of a demonstration with the Transcribe real-time demo. So in here is where we did the back and forth, and we're actually pretending to talk to like an African American, or like actually somebody who had like Ebonics, like a mom and stuff. It was kind of remind me of someone growing up. So okay. Oh, Doom, if you put a URL, I think YouTube will remove it. So just FYI. Yeah. You could just put it on my X post if you're on X. Just go ahead and reply to the stream. So that way I would love to see that, like write up or something that you have. Or just send me a DM on X and I'll just repost it, which would be really cool. So yeah, that'd be really awesome. Oh man, I gotta get some water here. All right, so yeah, that's that. All right, so we talked a little bit about LiveKit. So LiveKit is something that OpenAI currently uses for their WebSocket stuff. So they're relying on what LiveKit to kind of handle their advanced voice mode. So whenever you're using advanced voice mode, they're using LiveKit under the hood. And what LiveKit is doing is that it's kind of scaffolding the WebSocket stuff so that when the phone goes and connects, it has a secret on the device, and it goes and talks to a LiveKit, and it basically initiates like a call or like a chat room. And so that chat room is kind of what you're using when you're making that voice thing. And so they're basically kind of setting up the socket between them and like OpenAI. And so OpenAI is feeding, results back into the LiveKit WebSocket thing. And then that's kind of setting it back down to the device. So there's a lot of moving parts here, so it's not really that easy. So my goal is to try to see if I can, experiment and play around with their API and make a demo, because I want to connect this like personalities and people to like a Perplexity API, so that way it can go out to query the world. So imagine having this like Snoop Dogg style like person, or like a mother-like figure who talks to you in your voice, but then has all this like knowledge, right? So like it's my version of a smart Siri. So one of the things I had purchased back in the day was like last year was the Humane AI pin. So I would talk to it, but you couldn't change the voice. So imagine now being able to change the voice, but then my actual AI, real-time one is actually much smarter, because now it has access to Perplexity. I can have it get access to Twitter. I can just do anything, right? So that's kind of the fun about building these types of things. But getting the infrastructure right is kind of the tough part. So that's kind of like where I'm cooking. And then the last part for Ray Transcribes, if you want to try this out, all you have to do is send me a DM. And so one of the things that I started to do is there are a couple of people who I have like who's in like a very private beta. And so I have this private membership, and at the time it was like $10 to basically join and get access to the app and use it as much as you want. And so there are some other private beta testers. And so when I add authentication, those people who are in the private beta will no longer have access. So the small group of people who are in the membership thing that I have, it's literally just like a flat fee or something to join. So it wasn't like a reoccurring fee. It was just a one-time like, hey, I'm reaching out to Ray and I want to support this. So right now what I'm basically doing is instead of $10, because like that's already happened for the last live stream. So if you want to join this little small group, I'm just going to have like 10 more slots open up. And so it's just $30 to join in, and like you'll have access to the app. So I'll let you use the app for a couple of months. But if you get a friend to join, let me know. And then like both of you can just get like a $10 discount. So, and what I'm going to set up is, I have a couple people, and they it's like super private. They don't even know that they're kind of with each other. But I want to set like a really small, like paid group. I'm not trying to do like a recurring fee. I'm just trying to do something flat, just so that, like you just have access to me as a private tester, and, do whatever you want. I feel like it's just kind of chill to be able to test some of the software stuff. So this is really fun. And I'd rather have someone who's like serious to want to use this versus someone who's free. What I'm finding is that there's a big difference between the people who paid me like $10 and then the people who like paid zero. And like what they use it, how often they use it, what their use cases are very different. And so since that experiment kind of, taught me a lot, I was like, okay, what's, like $30 and just for 10 people. And it's not reoccurring. It's just a one-time thing. And so, that'll last you like a month, but then you can get, $10 back if you actually get a friend to join to do that type of thing. But once those 10 slots are gone, that's it. Then I'm going to raise the price. This is going to go all the way to 100, but like the membership thing is not going to be like 100 flat. It's going to actually be a real SaaS. So only doing as much bandwidth as I can handle right now. So the first group of testers were as much people I could handle as far as feedback and actually turning around features and putting them in. And so this is kind of where we're at right now. And so I'm not just going to keep opening this up and keep raising the prices. It's really just going to be like a one-time thing. And so because you're listening today, right now, that's kind of something, if you want to just figure out how to do that, just reach out to me on X. Just go to RayFernando1337, X.com, and then look for /RayFernando1337. I'll put this right now in the chat. What's your X handle? So if you do this here, X.com/RayFernando1337. And from there, just send me a DM. Say, hey, I want to participate of this. I want to be in that. Like, I want to be one of your first 10 slots. And then I'll send you a Stripe link and then I'll get that handled because I'm about to add authentication. And so I'll show you how real quick it is to add authentication. Do you have a link for your repo planner prompts? I don't, but I can make one right now. Let's see, GitHub. Let's do this right now. Right now. Yes. Prompt. I think, did I call it? I think it's in my Ray Fernando GitHub. Let's see your profile. Okay. I have LLM cursor rules. So here in Ray Fernando, I'm going to put this here. I'll share this so y'all can get access to this. So in this repo, LLM, just github.com/@RayFernando1337, LLM cursor rules. So in this repo is where I have the rules for the Next.js one that people are looking for. So these are like the rules. You would just go to the raw, and then just from the raw file, this is where you would copy this into your thing. And so let's go ahead and add the other one. So in LLM cursor rules, I also have the Swift one. So for those who are wanting to develop in Swift, that's what it is. And so we're going to go ahead and add file, create new file. And we're going to call this one architect. I think somebody was asking. So let's go to RepoPrompt, code architect. And paste this in. And then go to here, code architect. .md and then preview. Yep. So this would be it. So commit the changes. YOLO. Yeah. I don't test. I just push right into prod. Yeah. Okay. I DM'd you so it's free for a limit, but then it's a big limit. Yeah. I see. Got it. Yeah, so we have code architect. So if you want to get that prompt, that's there. My Next.js Tailwind one is here as well. And then what else do I have up in here? Let's see. File tree. I just have code architect in this one. And then, yeah, RepoPrompt. Yeah, RepoPrompt is chill. So yeah, this is probably where you want to find it. Code architect. Awesome. This is a really great stream. I love that like people can like chat and like everyone's having like side conversations and stuff. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Doom. Awesome. Such an awesome human being to share in live, this stuff like that. So definitely appreciate it. One thing I want to put you on some game right now. So it's Kirimase.dev. So Kirimase, one of my most favorite tools. Also like one of my most favorite human beings. So Nico now has a job and works at Next.js. He now has a job and works at Vercel. So Nico is an awesome human. If you haven't had a chance, go follow Nico. Nico is the GOAT. So much experience, shares his knowledge for free. And if you think I'm cool, this guy's awesome. he goes really fast in his videos if you're new to coding, but he has a whole demo of like how you can set up like basically a paid link tree. So you can basically set up a database, set up a link tree clone, and then you can like block features so that like people want to set up their own website with it. It's all handled with authentication, Stripe, and everything like that. So his tool that he made allows us to basically set this up. So you can initialize the project, set up like a schema with a database, set up Stripe, set up, authentication and everything like that. Set up Clerk. We can use other authentication providers like Auth.js, Lucia, Kinde. If you use TRPC, you can do that. It already comes with ShadCN out of the box, Stripe. And what it is the command line tool. So we invoke it over the command line just like this and to generate. And so you basically generate the stuff to begin with. And whenever you have new routes to add like to your database, you just hit generate again with whatever route you want to add. So in this case, he's adding like snake, like a field here for an entry in his database. And it goes and scaffolds all those things. So these are all files you would have to touch by hand. And one of the reasons why I think this is really great, especially right now when you're coding with AI, is AI is going to hallucinate sometimes and make stuff up. But if you have a tool like this that is very consistent and pragmatic about how it does its things consistently, you're not going to have, oh, I forgot to put a comma, that's why it's not writing to the database. Like you don't have those types of errors. You want something that's always solid. And so this is a really good one to have in your arsenal. So that's Kirimase.dev. And that's kind of the command line thing. So basically have to do the first thing, which is to initialize it. And then we're going to go ahead and hit add. And this is where we generate the various examples. So for example, like, we're going to generate the Clerk thing and then put in the credentials and stuff and start cooking. So yeah, has a whole bunch of stuff. So, okay. DMD Ray. Yes, Kirimase is awesome. Yeah. Some folks that sent me some DMs, and I sent them over to Kirimase. So I think this was, Cursor's the best. Yeah. Cursor is the best. I still use it as ID. So that's what we do. So yeah, that's kind of that. So I'm thinking about, I was only going to pop on the stream to kind of show you some of the prompts and stuff and show you that quick demo that we did. And I'm actually going to see if I can wake up really early tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning, and do a live stream and see if I can get that authentication set up with Clerk. But yeah, if you want to check out that Ray Transcribes thing, let me know because I'm about to lock that down tomorrow morning. And then, yeah, you can get in. So if you're basically super handy, if you're like a YouTube creator, if you want something that just like, don't have to spin up your machines and use up all this energy, you can even do this on the phone. Like I can show you right now live. This is absolutely bonkers how fast it is, which is like so amazing. So I'm just going to go to the website. So kind of live, Ray Transcribes. And so here's the website. We're going to go ahead and select video, his photo library. So in the photo library, I'm going to select this like 4-minute video right here in the middle and then hit done. And so the video is already downloaded from my cloud. It's in here. So I'm just going to hit generate transcripts. Watch, look how fast it is. It already processed it. And now it's sending the process like 1.5 seconds. Come on. Then you have the whole thing here that you can copy. Just copy the little prompts. You got the TXT file as well on lock. Sheesh, come on, bro. Like on your phone, you can do it on the laptop, anywhere. That's what's nice about having hosted versions. So that's kind of that. So yeah, if you want to check that out, send me a DM at RayFernando1337 on X. That's what we do. We cook. Yeah. Thank you so much. Everyone's got so much love in the stream. This has just been really fun to interact with everyone. I can't believe everyone who's been able to show up consistently. I don't have a steady stream schedule. So my goal in the coming month, starting November 1st, is to have like a dedicated schedule. So right now, I'm going to post up some stuff. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to X. I already posted up a poll on X for people who want to like a certain stream time in Pacific time. So in Pacific time, do you want the morning? Do you want the midday? Or do you want the evening, late night? Like, what's your vibe? Obviously, you're on the late night tip, but I want to do at least a stream during the week. Like, if I can get 2 during the week, we're on fire. And then if I get 1 on the weekend, even more on fire. So I like Friday streams. I like Saturday streams. I like the Sunday streams too. But I want to do something during the week too, like Tuesday or Wednesday. Like after you take care of the work stuff on the beginning of the week, like middle of the week, if you want to start cooking, I turn Ray Fernando on, and that's how we cook together. So I think that's kind of your feedback is going to be very helpful. So yeah, send a DM. I'm going to post a poll onto YouTube, so you'll probably see it show up on your feed. Make sure you answer it about the time zones that you want to stream. So we'll go ahead and do that. So that's definitely where we'll cook. Other than that, I think we're gonna sign off, my friends. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow, this weekend. You know how we do. Peace out, y'all. Hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, retweet, and then anyone who sent a DM until I run out of my strawberry stickers, I'm gonna say that. Tell me if you want the strawberry sticker. Tell me if you're in the shrooms mood. If you got the shrooms, I got you. And if you want the like the square, if you want that from the OpenAI Dev Day, if you want the orange thing, and remember this did not come from me. It's just coming from thin air. I got the little heart. The heart one's fire. I got the green stash, and then I want to give away these two as well. Got these little stickers. I got these for you. I'm not a sticker guy, but like people do these things. The only sticker I did put on. This is my bag. This is what I roll around. This is like my favorite bag because I was into strawberries before everyone thought strawberries are cool. But this is my bag. It's a nice red bag. And I was like, dude, strawberries is my jam. And I got the heart up above. So the heart is kind of missing the little green strawberry thing. So it's like, this is what I do. This is Ray Love. So that's how we roll. Yeah, that was really fun. What a blessing to be able to show up and kind of talk to some developers. And I thank you for being able to share and like and subscribe and put this stuff out there. And as much as possible, I'm using this stuff too to build my software. So this is gonna be really fun. And I'm gonna go play around with some WebSockets. Got to make my own chat with YouTube app or chat with a Snoop Dogg app or something. We'll see. So yeah, thanks everyone for participating, and I'll see you soon. For real. Like for real.